Yes, the clock has ticked, guys. It's 6:30 p.m. exactly. So let us start the webinar. So I hope everybody has made a note of these things. Everybody has made a note of these questions. So at the end of this webinar, so I'm going to give you a small task, and you people are going to complete the task with the help of these questions. So for that purpose, I have made sure I have given a interactive exercise for you. Okay, fine. Now, so let us start our webinar, everybody. Let us start our webinar. So, career guidance program. Okay, so this webinar topic is about the guidance on the career. So this is being conducted by Swhizz Technologies, who has been transforming the careers of thousands of people from 2015. From 2015. Technically speaking, it's 2016. It's fine, even though we started in 2015, everybody. Okay, right. So Swhizz Technologies has been transforming so many people's careers, and we came out of our shell for you people to make sure what lies ahead in the future, to make sure to make you understand what lies ahead in the future and what are the things you need to take care of in order to reach the perfect future that you wanted to achieve. Right, everyone? Right. Then, so myself, my name is Sujit Majeti. I am Sujit Majeti, and I am here to enlighten you on how to strengthen your career. How to strengthen your career. What are the options you are having in order to strengthen your career and achieve the end goal, that is nothing but getting a job in a good environment. Getting a job in a good environment. Right, guys? Right. Then, so let us see the agenda. Who are the audience? What is the plan of action, and what is the outcome when you do this plan of action? Okay, whom this webinar is for? Whom this webinar is for? What is the plan of action that I am going to give you a path to achieve? And once you do that path, so what is the outcome you are going to get from that path? What is the outcome you are going to get from that path? Right, everyone? Right. So let us now have a look at who are the webinar targets, or whom this webinar is going to help. Whom this webinar is going to help. So this webinar or workshop or YouTube live or whatever it might be is for people who wants to thrive their career. That is, people who are undergraduates, and want to get a good job so that they can sustain in the ever-changing environment. They can survive in this ever-changing environment. Then the second people this workshop is for, or webinar is for, that is people who want to transform their career. That is, people, see, the people who are still under study. The people who are still under study, I'm talking about here. The people who have completed their study and now want to get a good job and survive in the industry, for them this is also. Okay. And the next people for whom this webinar is helpful is people who want to grow in their career. That is, they want to upgrade their career. They are not satisfied with their job. They want to change their career. Okay. Right. Then people who want to change the stream. People who want to change their stream. For example, a person is working as a sales agent in so and so company. So he wants to come out of that company. He wants to go into development, or he wants to come into software testing or something. He wants to become a software engineer. So even you guys are having very good options that you can try in order to get a good job here. Okay. So these are the 4 people this webinar is suitable for. I hope you are falling under any one of this category. Okay. Fine. Then, so if you want to become a software engineer, if you want to become a software engineer, so what is the career path that Swhizz Technologies can provide you with? What is the career path that Swhizz Technologies can give you with? Okay, so carefully observe software engineer career path. I am going to talk about 6 topics here. I'm going to talk about a total of 6 topics. Okay, and what are those 6 topics? Carefully observe. So in order to get a good job, in order to become a software engineer, so we require some things, and the first one is primary skills. The first one is primary skills. We will talk about all these primary skills. Please do not fret about it. Then the second one is technical skills. Second one is technical skills. And the third one is resume building. Third one is resume building. You might be thinking it is a joke, but no. Resume is not a joke, everybody. Resume is not a joke. Then how to achieve a placement, how to find out the placement, how to be ready for the placement. Then how to opt the IT environment in your day-to-day life. How to opt the IT environment into your day-to-day life, so that it will not be very much challenging for you to survive in the industry. And some of the external factors are also available here. Some of the external factors are also available here. And these external factors are some things which will help you gain something more than a usual job. Something more than a usual job here. Right, guys? Now, shall we dive into our primary skills, everyone? Let us look at them. Okay. So, carefully observe primary skills. These are the basic skills that need for every software engineer, that are needed for every software engineer. What are they? So the first one is nothing but critical thinking and problem solving. Critical thinking and problem solving. Yes, critical thinking and problem solving skills are very much important in your software industry's career. Because, so let us assume, okay, so let us assume, so there is a person, okay, so there is a person who came to your company, so with a broad requirement, but he has a very little time when it has to be achieved. Very little time it has to be achieved. Like, so he is not a very big shot. He is not a very big shot. Very small company he is. Okay, he can pay only some money, but he might be a future scope for us. He might be a future scope for us who will bring more business in future. So they will allocate them to a team of small people, small team, and you are part of the team. You are part of the team. And here, so you need to solve the client's problem and deliver the product as soon as possible within the time limit. Within the time limit, effectively within the time limit, effectively. So in order to do all these things, okay, so you have to what? Have the critical thinking and problem solving skill. Is that clear, everyone? Right. Then, so next one, what is the next one? So the next one is professionalism and strong work ethic. Professionalism and strong work ethic. So what do you mean by professionalism, everybody? What do you mean by professionalism, everybody? So carefully observe, everybody. So day to day, there will be some activities that you need to do every day in your software industry. So as a software engineer, I need to do some day-to-day activities. That is attending so meetings, so submitting work reports, filling timesheets, etc. So many day-to-day activities are need to be done, and in order to properly do with these activities, you need to interact with other people. Maybe he is your colleague, okay, maybe he is your lead, or he is your manager, or he is your HR, or whoever it might be. Okay, so when you're communicating with these guys, you just can't communicate as however you want. Okay, I can't just call Subbu, I think so we need to submit the report today, so I already submitted, I'm going home. It's not like that. You need to follow some professional things here. You need to follow some professional things here. You should be so very polite when talking over there. And work ethic, you need to follow some rules and regulations. You need to follow some rules and regulations while working. So you need to be timing. You need to maintain some timing. So if they say the meeting is going to start at 4 p.m, so you have to attend it at least 20 seconds. So people will be saying 5 minutes before, but I say at least 20 seconds before 4 p.m. You just start attending it. Of course, okay, let us take 1 minute, at least 1 minute, like that. Submitting your work report to your manager. Okay, so talking with your scrum master. So many things will be there. So in order to do all these day-to-day activities happily without any interruption, you need to maintain professionalism and also strong work ethic. You might be seeing so many movies right nowadays, so where software engineers are wearing like shorts, sleeveless bunions, okay, and then they are attending the things. Okay, so you might think that like Google or Microsoft or bigger companies, which mostly like product based companies are there. So these product based companies does not care about your attire. They did not care about your attire. But if a client comes there, okay, everybody automatically will be informed in the prior day so that they can come in a proper attire on the day. So they are going to maintain, even any product based company, any onshore company, offshore company, they are going to maintain work ethic. They are going to maintain work ethic. Remember this point, everybody. Okay, fine. The next one is oral and written communication skills. Oral and written communication skills. The first question that might occur in your mind is, sir, why oral communication? As a software engineer, so my work is to develop, test, and deliver. So this is the only thing, right? So why do I require oral communication? Why do I require oral communication? So the oral communication is required because, so when somebody tells you, like your client gives you a user story or a requirement, he will give you a requirement. If you did not understand the requirement properly, then you need to speak to your client. Your client can be a person from America, from Africa, from Australia, from Argentina, or somewhere, whatever it might be. He can be from anywhere. He can be from Germany or whatever it might be. So any kind of client, Chinese client or Japanese client, the common ground will be English. So he might not be able to effectively understand, so what is that you are speaking, in order to give you proper information about the project. And in your company, when you are working as a software engineer, the biggest enemy for you is who? Miscommunication. What is that? Miscommunication is the biggest enemy for you. Biggest enemy for you. So if you want to avoid this one, you need to have a proper oral communication skill. Then comes the written communication skill. Why the hell do we want a written communication skill? Okay, why do you want a written communication skill? Because whenever work is being allocated to you, they will be using some software like Atlassian. There will be a software in which they are going to give you some work, and they will assign to somebody like you. This is you. They will assign you. So you have done something on that user story and you want to have a review over it, like that. So, or you have some doubt, or you want somebody to do something, then you are going to allocate this one from yourself to somebody else. And while allocating, you need to properly propose all the instructions, what has been done till now, what has been done, and what he needs to do in order to properly complete this thing. Okay, right. So that is why you need to have a written communication skill. And with the client, it's not like he's going to give his phone number. He's going to give his phone number and you can call him at any point of time to ask something. No, you have to communicate via emails or or you are going to communicate via so your Teams. Sorry, it can be anything can be used, but our company uses I'm using Teams to communicate with my client and everybody else in the company, right? So you are going to type something over there. You're going to type something. So written communication skill is also very, 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 very important, everyone. Very, very, very important, right? I hope so this is clear to everyone. Can anybody just put a message here saying, is it clear or not? Chat lo everyone a message and please. Okay. Then comes the next most important thing is teamwork. What is that, guys? Teamwork. Because whenever a company gets an application, okay, so who will develop the application? Is it allocated to a single person? No. So an application development is actually involving a group of people, a team of people. That team can consist of 100, 1,000, 10,000 or 1 lakh people also. And all these people are going to work from not only your office, they are going to work from different locations in the world. Like some 10 people team may be in America. So 10 people team may be in Australia. So 10 people team may be in South Africa. Okay. So 10 people team may be in Mumbai. Okay. 100 people team may be in Hyderabad. Okay. So 1,000 people team may be working in Chennai. So all these people are collectively working under this project or application. Then obviously you require to collaborate with them. You need to be polite with them. You need to ask them for work. I mean, you need to be able to share your workload with them. You need to be able to communicate with them properly. Tell them what you are doing. So what are the issues that you are facing and all those things. So that is why teamwork is very important. So in your academics, so you might be working on something called as a project. They will be having mini project or major project. I hope so. I used to have that. So in that one, so the project is not for a single person always. You will have at least 3 to 4 people. You will have at least 3 to 4 people, right? Yes. Why? So to make you understand the essence of the teamwork and collaboration skill, this was actually put into your curriculum inside your academic project. Got it, everyone? Right. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay, fine. So then, research and analysis. The next thing is research and analysis. What do you mean by research and analysis? How can you improve your research skill and analysis skill? Yes, this is very, very important, guys. Please concentrate on it. Okay. So whenever work is being allocated to you, either as a requirement or a user story, you should be able to quickly understand it. So if that user story is not from your usual background, for example, you are a Java developer, okay, and so the user story belongs to something called HTML, and they want a button, okay, they want a button, and when that button is clicked, some action should be performed. Okay, so then suddenly you can't tell, sorry, Mr. Ajay or somebody, the client name. So you thought I was a HTML developer, I am a Java developer, I am not a HTML developer, and kudaradu. Because it is a very small requirement, which is a very small requirement, and being asked from HTML, so which is a very basic skill of every software developer. So hence, so you should be able to research it from the internet or take help of it. So analyze the user story, understand the user story, work on it, and give a demo to the stakeholder, and finally complete it. So that is why research and analysis also you need to improve from now itself. How to research for it, for something in the internet, how to get the result for what you are researching right now. All these things you need to understand very clearly. Okay, right. And then confidence. What is that, guys? Confidence. So what do you mean by confidence here? Why confidence comes into picture? Yes, can anybody guess why I have put confidence here? Okay, so let me tell you. Obviously, at the end of the day, everything I will be talking about might be a requirement or a user story. Why? Because your work is being allocated in these forms only. And if you want to be able to tell, for example, you have a problem in solving the user story. You should be able to confidently tell your client that, so because of this problem I am unable to work on this user story, so I need additional help for this one. Or somebody has allocated you an user story which is completely not from your background. Your company has recruited you for a developer position, but they have given you to design an image. They asked you to design an image. You should be able to properly, sternly tell your client that this is not your work. So that can come only through confidence. Everybody. So even though you want to crack an interview, okay, in order to crack an interview, or in order to face the client, okay, or in order to present, see, it's not like you are going to develop and it is over. So you need to present the work. You need to give demo to the stakeholders. Stakeholder means clients. You need to give demo to your stakeholders. Then only you can say that, so your work is done, if they accept it. Remember these points very carefully. That is why confidence is also a very, very important skill. Okay, fine. Then comes the technical skills. So what do you mean by technical skills, everyone? Okay, things that will allow you to work on the project, work in the industry. If you want to work in the industry, you need some of the technical skills. So what are the technical skills that are required? So let us have a look at it, everyone. Okay, so I divided them into three skills. I divided them into three parts. And what are those? The first one is fundamental skills. What is that? Fundamental skills. The second one is stream skills, and the third one is scale up skills. So let us talk about the fundamental skills. Okay, so in your if you are from a BTech background, or so BTech exclusively CSC or IT, okay, or CSIT, or so you are from a BSc computers, okay, or you are from MCA. Okay, so you people might already know what I'm talking about here in the fundamental skills. So please don't, other people, please listen to this carefully. Okay, so the first one is data structures and algorithms, DSA. So in your software career, while developing a project or application or user stories or whatever you call them, so what is going to happen is you need to work with data. When you are working with data, you should be able to store the data properly so that you can access it. effectively. You can access it effectively. Right, everybody? So all these things, you might be thinking, sir, data storage, what are you talking? We will just open an Excel sheet and store the data. So that will be over. No, it's not like that. So you should be able to store the data effectively. So using these DSA, data structures and algorithms. So we will be having stack, linked list. ఇవన్నీ కూడా మీకు ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ అనేవి మీకు అకాడమిక్స్ లో ఉంటాయి. సో updating your skills over all these things ఇంకా లేట్ అవ్వలేదండి. ఇట్స్ నాట్ లేట్. ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ స్టిల్ అండర్ గ్రాడ్యుయేట్, స్టిల్ స్టడీయింగ్, ప్లీజ్ కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ ఆన్ దిస్ చాప్టర్స్, ఐ మీన్ దిస్ సబ్జెక్ట్ very well, everybody. Okay, so it is a very, 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 very important skill. Okay, and then the next one is database and SQL skill. You need to understand what exactly is a database. So I think you should have a subject called as a DBMS, database management system. Okay, so this database, what is database, how to create a database, how to maintain a database, how to write queries using SQL on the databases. Because every cloud platform or every technology will be using a database in order to store the customer's data, Now if you want to be able to properly interact with the data available in the database management system, so of course I think you already know DSA's importance. Even though DSA is there, first we need to interact with this DBMS, we need to interact with this database so that we can form this data structure and work on that data structure later. Got it? So that is why, so this skill is also very, very, very important for your software career, everybody. Okay, then comes the object oriented programming languages. Object oriented programming languages. You can take any object oriented programming language, that may be C++, that may be Java, that may be C#, that may be Python, or whatever. You can select any one of them. Master one of the skill. Preferably if it is Java or C#, it would be better, and Java I will give higher preference. Okay, so master any one of them, either oka language. You need to understand what is a class, what is a object, what is encapsulation, what is a method, what is abstraction, what is inheritance, what is a polymorphism. Okay, dynamic method dispatchment. So these are the minimum things. Asynchronous process as well. These are the minimum things that are required for you to master before attending any interview. If you want to become a developer, that is. Okay, then comes the web components. Can anybody think what do you mean by these web components? Anybody, please, if you know the answer, type in the chat box. Anybody? Okay, fine, no problem. So what are those? HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Yes, I am not joking. These three are as important as your primary skills. మీ ప్రైమరీ స్కిల్స్ అనేవి ఎంత ఇంపార్టెంటో ఇవి కూడా అంతే ఇంపార్టెంట్. Every developer, every person working in software industry need to work with all these three things here. So this is very, very essential. Okay, right. Then stream skills. What do you mean by these stream skills? So nowadays in the industry, what exactly is happening, people are not taking, I mean, industry is expecting people to become software engineers. They need knowledge of domain knowledge and all, but they are expecting more now. It's not like, see, at the starting of my career, I got a job by giving a small answer, that is Dennis Ritchie. If you know the question, please tell me. Answer ఇచ్చేసి question అడుగుతున్నాను మిమ్మల్ని. Okay, right. Okay, so just giving that answer has got me a job in TCS. Yes, but nowadays it's not like that. Even having all the primary skills is not enough. So even having technical skills also, inside that you need to have some stream skills. That is, either you should know about cloud computing or data science or DevOps. I can include some more things here. Like recently something is getting very, very popular, and you know what it is? Cyber security. And one more very important thing is, what is that? Artificial intelligence. That is nothing but large language model or whatever it may be. Anything, any one of these. At least one of the stream skill, at least you should have a basic understanding of. You need to have basic understanding. Extensive ga ravalani nenu cheppanu. I'm not talking about extensive things here. So at least you should have at least the minimum things anedi you need to get into picture of. Then, so having all these skills is not enough. You need to understand how to scale up your skills. For example, so my name is Sujit Majeti. Okay, so I've currently working on Salesforce. At the starting of my Salesforce career, for the first 2 years, I know only admin module. And my company also never insisted me that I need to upgrade myself to a developer or something like that. But suddenly, when I looked at it, so I found out that if I become a developer, I might get better chances in the career. So I learned the development module by using a resource called as trailhead.salesforce.com. And then I moved from say admin to developer, and suddenly I got an increase of 30% hike in my right 30%. So you should be able to scale up your skills. So you should be learning new skills. You should be able to, you should be adaptable గా ఉండాలి మీరు. సో కొత్త స్కిల్ నేర్చుకోవడానికి అడాప్టివ్ గా ఉండాలి మీరు. అండ్ ఆల్సో యూ షుడ్ బి కంప్లీటింగ్ సమ్ సర్టిఫికేషన్స్, అఫీషియల్ కంపెనీ సర్టిఫికేషన్స్ ఉంటాయండి. సో యూ నీడ్ టు బి ఏబుల్ టు కంప్లీట్ దెమ్ యాజ్ వెల్. సో ప్లీజ్, వెన్ ఎవర్ యూ ఆర్ ట్రైయింగ్ టు లెర్న్ సంథింగ్, సో పుట్ యువర్ మైండ్ థరోలీ ఇంటూ ఇట్ అండ్ స్టార్ట్ లెర్నింగ్ దెమ్. Okay, it's not like it is 1990s or 2000. So nowadays you are having a lot of things in your what do you say in your lap. That is internet. In the internet nowadays you can simply learn about a new skill very, 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 very easily. Okay, so please don't fret over it too much. So those are the technical skills that are you wanted. Now, so I say that if you have all the primary skills, if you have all your technical skills, so you almost gone up to 30%. Okay, so 30% achieve అయిపోయినట్టు మనం. Then sir, but what about the other 70%? Everything you talked here only, then what about the 70%? So this is like improving yourself, inner self. The next thing comes under external improvement. That is presentation skills. I'm talking about presentation next. Okay, so let us see what are the things that are needed here. Then first thing is resume building. I hope everybody knows what is a resume, right? What is a resume? A resume is a document which is going to tell, or which is a specification of yourself. So if you are buying a phone, what will you see? You will see the specs, right? Here also a company is buying you. So maybe you might think that I am talking the words too abruptly here. It's fine. ఓకే, కంపెనీ కొనుక్కుంటుంది, మనకి నెల డబ్బులు ఇచ్చి మన సర్వీసెస్ ని కొనుక్కుంటుంది. సో ఇట్ నీడ్స్ టు నో వాట్ యూ కెన్ ఆఫర్ టు ద కంపెనీకి మీరు ఏం ఆఫర్ చేస్తున్నారు అనేది వాళ్ళకి తెలియాలి అంటే యూ నీడ్ టు హ్యావ్ దిస్ రెజ్యూమే డాక్యుమెంట్. ఓకే, రెజ్యూమే డాక్యుమెంట్ అనేది ఉండాలి. దెన్ So this resume document, so we need to concentrate on three things majorly. The first one is professional summary. Professional summary. For example, if you look at my professional summary, I'm going to have my professional summary like this. So I am a Salesforce developer. I'm a senior software engineer working in the Salesforce environment from the last 6 years. I am having the overall experience of 12 years in the industry. So I have an experience in both admin and development modules. As an admin, I have experience with all the data modeling, and the data analyzation and automation skills. And as a developer, I also have the skill to develop both the front end and the back end components. Ila undal. This is how your professional summary is going to be. Okay, so like it should reflect your things. It should reflect your propositions, what you can offer to the company, what you can do for the company, why they need to choose you అనేది ఈ ప్రొఫెషనల్ సమ్మరీలో అర్థమైపోవాలి. Then comes the projects. Yes, you are looking at the thing, project. What is a project exactly? Of course, this is, you might be thinking that this is for experienced people only, because experienced people only have the skill after working in a project. No, I'm talking about freshers also. Freshers also will be putting their academic project. Yes or no? Yes. Or you might be learning in an institute like Swhizz Technologies. So in Swhizz Technologies, everybody who is learning, so Swhizz Technologies లో నేర్చుకుంటున్న ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి కూడా ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ అనేది, a project will be allocated to you guys, and you can expose that project in your resume as well. You can propose it in your resume as well. And then roles and responsibilities. What are the things that you did in your project? Remember one thing carefully here. So if you see a job description in Naukri, if you want your resume to be selected by the interviewer, then so the job description should match with the professional summary as well as the roles and responsibilities of your project. You should be every day updating, or weekly twice anna gaani you need to update your resume so that you can apply to a particular job. Me kosam companies etukkuntu ravu. That days are gone. Companies are not going to come to you. You need to go in search of a job. So what you need to do for that? You need to make sure your resume is completely updated. I mean, every 2 days, 2 days or 3 days, you are updating your resume. By the way, if you don't know how to update your resume, at the end of the class, I'm going to give you a number. Please call us. We will help you for free. No problem at all. Okay, fine. So that is your importance of resume. And your resume, so never ever download a resume and just change the names, phone numbers, projects, etc. Never do this. Create from the scratch. Okay, create from the scratch. This is a document which is going to get you into a job, which is going to give you a good salary. Okay, which is going to decide your salary factor. So that is why please concentrate and create it. Everyone. Okay, fine. Then comes the placement. The question is how to get ready for placement. How to get ready for placement. How are we going to do? So very clearly, the first most important thing is mock interviews. By the way, every month, 2nd and 4th Saturdays, Swhizz Technologies conducts mock interviews. You can visit any of our branches from either Madhapur or KPHP to get a mock interview. We will do mock interview for free. And by attending this mock interview, you will get an understanding of what exactly are you right now, and what are the things that you need to do in order to improve yourself or reach the final goal where you want to reach. All this for free, guys. Okay, I'm again saying all this for free. Okay, fine. Then preparation and guidelines. So how to get ready for an interview and cheppesi, we will be having some guidelines anamata. So you please come to Swhizz Technologies. We will give you proper guidelines how to prepare for the interview and what are the guidelines that you need to follow in order to get a placement. And if you want to get an interview first, placement is the secondary. First, if you want to get an interview, so you need to follow some rules, or you can call them as guidelines as well. So we will explain you guys what are these guidelines and what to do about, because the time will not be enough for us to do this in this webinar right now. Okay, fine. Then comes the opting the IT environment. Guys, so this is very, very important. Okay, suddenly you went to a company, suddenly you got a job and you are going to the company, then you should not like sudden ga elli computer మీద work చేయడం కాదు. It's not like that. Okay, so you should have minimum experience with the computer. So you might be following some external communication channels, like you have Telegram groups, or you have some websites like so DZone. Okay, DZone ani technology updates iche websites. Guys, technology updates means I am not talking about YouTube reviewers channels gurinchi nenu maatladetledandi. Okay, so I'm talking about the channels which are going to give you a proper future career suggestions, like Swhizz Technologies, or you are following a DZone or some kind of external channel you are following, so which is going to give you regular updates, and you are tracking all those updates and all, you are having knowledge of that one, so that you will be ready for sudden changes in the ఇండస్ట్రీలో జరుగుతున్న సడన్ చేంజెస్ కి మీరు అడాప్ట్ అవ్వగలగాలంటే యూ నీడ్ టు ఫాలో ఎనీ వన్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ external communication channel. So Swhizz is having a Telegram group, we are having a website, Instagram, WhatsApp, everything is there. I will provide everything in the comments at the later. I will pin the comment as well. So please follow us, and I will also give you so many guidelines which will help you so in your future career. Then so adopt IT environment. Adapt to the environment. Like, see, suddenly somebody asks you to set up a server, anagane server enti ani question mark raakodu. Okay, so you should be able to have command on your computer. So I'm talking about computer handling skills. You should at least be able to install your OS on your computer. At least there is a minimum. అంటే ఐటీ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ అంటే కంప్యూటర్ అనేది మీరు ఎంత బాగా వాడుతున్నారో అంత ఎఫెక్టివ్ గా వర్క్ చేయగలుగుతారు. దట్ ఈస్ వై అడాప్టింగ్ ద ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో వెరీ, వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ థింగ్. ఓకే, సో ఇంప్రూవ్ యువర్ కీబోర్డ్ సెన్స్. ఓకే, ఇంప్రూవ్ యువర్ కీబోర్డ్ సెన్స్ అండ్ మౌస్ సెన్స్, అంటే వాటిని ఎంత ఎఫెక్టివ్ గా వాడగలుగుతున్నారు అనేది. ఓకే, రైట్. మొబైల్ ని వాడినంత ఈజీగా, మొబైల్లో చాట్ చేసినంత ఈజీగా కీబోర్డ్ తో కూడా, సిస్టమ్ కీబోర్డ్ తో కూడా చాట్ చేయగలగాలి. ఓకే, రైట్. సో దెన్ అట్రాక్టివ్ డిస్ప్లే, that is having a proper resume. Okay, so getting groom yourself properly, have a proper attire when attending the interview కి వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు sleeveless చొక్కాలు, okay, not having tuck, not wearing proper shoes. Okay, all these are going to be turn offs for your interviewer. An interviewer expects your best things from you. So when somebody is trying to get into their company, you are getting evaluated by the interviewer and you are not coming properly, that will be like irritate the interviewer. So a proper attractive display should be maintained. Okay, boys especially, Okay, so like having a long beard and having tattoos all over the faces, all over the hands and all. So that is complete turn off to your interviewer. So remember these points very, very carefully. Sir, I already tattoo already undante. We can't do anything for that one. Okay, you can at least try to make sure you cover them properly. Okay, don't swag off your things here. Then finally, external factors. You should be able to bargain for a high pay scale. Adi దీని వల్ల వస్తుంది. Okay, for example, somebody offered you 3 lakh package, but you are already having 3+ of years of experience and you are expecting at least a 6 lakhs package. Okay, so you should properly able to negotiate with your HR. Okay, then so you should have the expertise. You should have the expertise, like, so you should be able to communicate with your client. You should be able to expose yourself properly and make sure you are stand out. Make sure you are stand out. So ఇది చాలా చాలా important point. So ఏదో you came to the company, you did your work and you left the company. It's not like that. It's not going to work like that. In the industry, how much you stand out, okay, how much people are looking for you, that much growth you can achieve in the software industry. Okay, right. And then you should be able to ask for work, even though you did not get a job, or you are currently working, you are having a lot of free time, you should be able to work for as a freelancer. Okay, so you should be able to work as a freelancer by asking some work. But once you have all these skills into picture and you also have the work experience, then you can go for these external factors. It is not like up to five steps. These are the things that are needed for to get the job. After getting the job, if you want to have more kind of things into your lap, then you go for these external factors. Right, guys? So this is the software engineer career path designed by Swhizz Technologies. So this career path has helped thousands of our students to get their dream job. Okay, so that's it from my side, guys. Okay, then so we need to discuss one more very important thing. What is that? The outcome. What is that? The outcome. So what is the outcome if you follow all these steps? What is the outcome if you follow all these steps? Look at this. So the outcome is, you as a student right now, or an aspiring graduate, you might be a student, you can call yourself as a graduate or somebody. Okay, so the ultimate goal is what? You want to get a job. And what is the bridge which can form a bridge between you and your job? You becoming an employee, what is the bridge? So the bridge can be filled with many things, but Swhizz Technologies has a perfect solution for you, and that is career growth program. We are having career growth programs, so which will ensure you are getting the best in the industry. Okay, and then so if you opt for our career growth program, what are the things that you gain from us? The career growth program of Swhizz Technologies is designed for graduates and undergraduate students to give them an opportunity to work with an industry expert, to share their industry knowledge, to provide platform for upcoming talents. In this program, students will be working under supervision of our team, and our team has extensive experience in building, delivering and managing mission critical and robust and complex IT systems in the industry. And technically, I am speaking that we are the best software engineers who already developed a lot of projects in our career lifetime, right? And if you choose the career growth program of Swhizz Technologies, you can achieve or you gain from us, what are they? So technology awareness. We will be concentrating along with you on your strengths and weaknesses, practical exposure, project use cases, and corporate culture. You will gain all of these from us. You will be gaining all of these from us in our career growth program. In our career growth program. Right, everybody? Right. Then, so let me show you some of the latest market trends that are available in the market. Because so many people are asking me every day, sir, what technology should I learn? సో ఏ కోర్స్ నేర్చుకుంటే బాగుంటుంది, ఏ టెక్నాలజీ నేర్చుకోమంటారు, నాకు జాబ్ త్వరగా రావాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి, సో నేను జాబ్ లో ఎక్కువ రోజులు సస్టైన్ అవ్వాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి అని సో మెనీ పీపుల్ ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్ మీ లాట్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్. సో ఐ హ్యాండ్ పిక్డ్ సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద బెస్ట్ ఫీజిబుల్ సొల్యూషన్స్ అండి. బెస్ట్ అని అనుకోకూడదు మనము, లెట్ us థింక్ ఆఫ్ ఫీజిబుల్ సొల్యూషన్స్. బెస్ట్ సొల్యూషన్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ఆల్వేస్ ద థింగ్ దట్ యూ కెన్ అచీవ్. మనం ప్రతిసారి అచీవ్ చేయగలిగింది అయ్యి ఉండకపోవచ్చు, రైట్? సో దట్ ఈస్ వై ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ Java, data science, Salesforce CRM, DevOps, testing, and cyber security. These are the hand-picked market trends that Swhizz Technologies trains their students on. You might be thinking, sir, Java is a very old technology. We are already learning in the BTech. మా కెరియర్లో మేము ఆల్రెడీ నేర్చుకుంటున్నాం కదా. Why are you saying Java? So the things that you learn in your curriculum is not enough for the industry. In order to be able to get a job and work in the industry, you need to have more from it. And you can achieve that from us. It is a decades old technology, but still being used by most of the industry. Then comes the data science. So by the growth of people's usage of internet, the data management has become a very big challenge. Okay, challenge అయిపోయింది. ఎందుకంటే so many people are using so many social media and their social media platforms, they are uploading a lot of things and so much data it is happening. Just to think, your college people or our Swhizz Technologies, all students are trying to use one single channel. So it will take so much size, okay, so much space it is taking. So data management has been the biggest issue in the market, and that can be achieved, that solution for that can be achieved with the help of data science. And then, sir, data science means we will be having a statistics and mathematical logics and so many things. So let us go for something a little bit of easier on side. Okay, so then I can talk about Salesforce CRM. So every company needs money. And how they get the money? From customers. If you maintain a proper relation with the customer, with following some guidelines, and that is nothing but CRM. Okay, so every business requires this. And the Salesforce has been the best world's number one CRM platform from the last 10 years. This is 11th year almost. 10 years nunchi world's number one CRM ga undandi, and you have more jobs on this one, and it is far easier to learn than learning new technologies like these things. Of course, people who wants to learn a technology and become a software engineer, who wants to work on development, ante na coding ante pichi sar anukunte, then you can go for Java and data science. But okay, I want a better career, okay, a sustainable job, and I want to be able to survive in the industry more. Then I suggest Salesforce CRM. నేను చెప్పే మాటలు నమ్మద్దు. Don't believe in my words. Go to Naukri or any job platforms and search for Java jobs, search for Salesforce jobs, search for data science jobs, search for Salesforce jobs. Then you will understand so why I am talking about it like that. Okay, then that is Salesforce CRM, which is the world's number one CRM platform, which is shaking the world with its usage. And DevOps. What is this, everybody? DevOps. What do you mean by DevOps? Okay, so it is a connection to the developers and the operations team, which ensures the product's safety and deliverability. So you will be developing an application. And so the safety of this application, it is not like you are going to develop everything in your local PC. Okay, you are going to develop in a network. You are going to develop in a network. And the safety of this project, the safety of this application that is currently developed, and so deliverability, how you are delivering this to your customer, to your client. So all these steps involved in between, and the pipelines and everything is being taken care by the DevOps people. So as a software developer, I work in a single project at a time. But as a DevOps engineer, you will be having command over multiple projects at the same time. Okay, so that is also a very beautiful career. So in DevOps also, you will not have much coding here. So a less coding will be there. Coding will be there. And scripting untundi koncham. A little bit of coding is there, like commands, small commands like Linux commands, and all those things will be there in this DevOps. Other than that, nothing complicated will be there. Okay, then comes testing. Of course, this is very, very important, because if you are developing a project, obviously tester is required. So testing has been in the industry from the starting of the development itself, from the starting of your career, software industry booming. Okay, and nothing much more important there. But sir, I don't want to write any code. I don't want to write any code, but still want to become a software engineer with a good package and better career growth. Then I suggest you cyber security. It is a very high demanded market requirement, which will ensure the safety and the security of the organization's data from threats. Organization's data from threats. This is very, very important in the industry right now, and having higher demand in the market when compared to any other things. At Swhizz Technologies, we offer all of these. We offer all of this. Miranko, sir, nowadays artificial intelligence is more, no? Why did you not include that in your curriculum? Okay, see, artificial intelligence is something so which deals with a lot of mathematics, large language models, and more. Okay, large language models and more. It is not like as simple as getting the job very easily like other platforms or other cloud platforms or DevOps or something. Okay, getting a job in artificial intelligence is very, very tough, and that is unattainable at the starting of your career point. So if people who are interested on that, please contact us. We will tell you more about that one in the future. Sir, you are saying contact us. How can we contact you? Okay, if you require any further information, I insist you to come to our Swhizz Technologies or contact our relationship manager, Subbarao. Okay, he's our relationship manager. You have any kind of query, he is there to answer to you. Okay, and then, or you can directly visit to our corporate office address, which is located in Venkoti building, plot number 809, 5th floor, near YSR statue, 60 feet road, Ayappa Society, Madhapur, Hyderabad, 5,81,000. Or you want to visit us at KBHP. Maybe you are near KBHP. Come to our training center address, that is Swhizz Technologies KPHP, plot number 132, second floor, Sai Krupa Complex, Alvin Colony Road, near TRS Party Office, above ICICI Bank ATM, Bhaginagar Colony, Hyderabad, 5,72,000. Okay, so this is a walkable distance from KPHP Metro. Walkable distance from KPHP Metro. You can come here and call to our manager. He will tell you how to reach our Swhizz Technologies as well. Okay, so and if you want to know more, so how we are going to operate, what are the things happening with the Swhizz Technologies, please follow our Telegram channel, which is Trainings Placement Swhizz. Please scan this QR code and it will take you to our Telegram channel. We are available on Instagram, Telegram, YouTube, and Facebook. Please like, share, follow us on all of these platforms. Okay, and if you wonder how Swhizz Technologies trains people, every training program Swhizz Technologies is taking care of. See, so we will be having a project like this. For confidentiality issues, I can't show you the project right now. Okay, so please come to us physically. I will show you the project. So this is a project that we have designed for our Salesforce students. I'm a Salesforce mentor, so this is a Salesforce students guide, or you can say backlog, or all users. See, just for first module itself, we are going to deal with 130 user stories. We are having data model just like our real time. So we will be assigning you some tasks here. Even we will talk about how a developer does his unit tests. We will be performing the unit tests. We will be marking them success, failure, and we will go through each and every phase of software development life cycle, everyone. Right? So that is how Swhizz Technologies works with their students. So that is why all our students are very best in their careers. Okay. So anybody is having any doubts, please feel free to contact us. And the first slide in which I have given you some questions. Okay. So now write answers to these questions. Write answers to these questions and send them to the phone number that I have given as a WhatsApp message. WhatsApp message share cheyandi, then we will contact you back with the results. And whoever wants to have a 5% of discount, definitely try this one. Okay, definitely try this one, guys. So if you share answers with these to these questions that what you have found out, so please just a second, guys. So someone is asking, offline classes are available? Yes, we deal with both offline and online. And online, offline and online both. And remember one thing, guys, okay, so Swhizz Technologies classes are going in such a way that, so whatever is happening to you for the online people, the same thing will be present for the people offline. The only difference is that you will be looking at me directly in the offline mode. So in the online mode, you will be looking at the screen that I share. Only the difference. All the other things the same. Okay. In Zoom, we are going to take the classes, and the same thing is being shown to the offline people also. Whatever offline people are looking at, the same thing will be available for you as well. Right, everyone? Right. So that's it from my side. And so let me share, once I close this, I will be sharing my relationship manager's number also in the chat. Please have a look at it, guys. Thank you very much, everybody. So thank you for your time. All the best, all the very best for your careers. Bye-bye. Have a good day, everyone.